Welcome back to the Tried Truth. My name is Mike. Today I just want to quickly review some Issey Miyake fragrances that I've acquired. I got into the designer a while back, and this is the one that brought me in. This is Nui Dizzy Pour Homme Intense. Um, Now, this is a flanker of the second fragrance of the house. He started with a female version of this one, Nui Dizzy Pour Homme. Anyway, we'll get to this one in a moment. But this was the first one that got my attention. I picked it up at a TJ Maxx, really cheap, around $25-$30. It's a 100 ml bottle. Maybe it's even 4.2. I'm not sure. But this is a really, really, man, attractive scent. As far as this one goes, it's got similarities, but they've added incense and a little bit of smokiness to this one. But it's got a floral component, a slight woody nature. But man, this one will really travel around a room. And it's got a nice casual. It could be unisex, but I would say it leans more masculine. But just about anywhere, anytime you can pull this one off. This is a great scent. It's very affordable, and it's accessible. You can get this just about anywhere right now. Rack stores might have it, but online it's all over the place. So I highly recommend this one right here. Out of all of the Issey Miyakes, like I said, I fell in love with this one first and foremost. The next one I bought was this one here. And I went with the largest bottle I could get to get the best price on it. I have a habit of doing that. But this one here is like an OG scent, 1994, I believe. It is so clean, and with the induction of I think it's pronounced yuzu fruit. It's a real bright, vibrant citrus, pungent, and along with that, I would say this would be in the class of the original Acqua di Gio, that kind of frosty citrus aromatic type of scent, but super long lasting. Both of these super long lasting. This one here will hopefully never go, what do they say, discontinued. Hopefully it never does, because this is one that if you have never smelled it, you're not only going to want to smell this, you're going to want a bottle of this. Every guy should have this right here in his collection. If you have one fragrance, this should be it right here. No kidding. Awesome stuff right there. I have a couple higher end fragrances that are discontinued, and they're getting harder and harder to find. We'll get to those. Now, actually, I did order those, and they took a while to come. And I just went ahead and ordered a few more that I really liked. Let's get to this one, since we'll keep it on this side of the spectrum. This one is, it basically says Nui Dizzy Pour Homme by Issey Miyake, just like this one does. But this one is a citrus aromatic with the yuzu fruit. Now this one is called fresh, and not fresh, but fresh with like an I in the word. Now this one, it's not talked about as much as the others. This one's very hard to find. I actually had to buy this in a kit or a gift pack that came with some deodorant, and that's the only way I could get this one. This one's really getting hard to find, but man, wow. Yeah, let me see how similar these two are. Oh man, I love this stuff right here. This always smells modern. No matter how old it gets, it just always smells modern. It's so aquatic, mouth-watering citrus in there. Oh, wow, I love it. This one here, just a completely different take. Yeah, man, wow. You know what? I'm not going to break down the notes on these guys. Look, you can go to fragrantica.com and look at all the notes on this stuff. But, whoo, man, this one has got a warmth to it. It's like this is citrus, aquatic, bright, refreshing. This one kind of is all of those things, but it slows it down. It's got a heavier syrupiness to it. Very fragrant. This is really great. This is such a different take. but so similar. But at the same time, it's its own entity. Yeah, this one I highly recommend if you can get your hands on it. But it's hard to find. It's like I said, it's called Fresh. Issey Miyake, Pour Home, Nui Dizzy, Fresh. So highly recommend those. Now, there's one out there, guys, that I just simply can't get my hands on. But I'll tell you that why in a moment. Now, probably the strongest, most long-lasting Issey Miyake fragrance I've encountered so far would be this guy here. This is Le Bleu Dizzy Pour Home. This guy right here. I could only find it in just under a 3 milliliter bottle. I think this is like the 2 milliliter or something. So you can see the difference in 100 milliliter here to this one. It's not a tiny bottle, but it's the only one available at this time that I was able to find. Now this stuff here, guys, is this is a warm weather masterpiece, very strong. I would put this on the shelf next to Chrome Legend. Not because they're similar, but they're similar in profile, they're similar in power. Chrome Legend is a Azzaro Chrome Legend is a powerhouse fragrance, but this one's actually not a blue fragrance. It's more of a green fragrance than it is a blue fragrance, but don't get me wrong. Lovely, wonderful, powerful. 2 sprays, you're done. Last you, I'm telling you, if it don't last you 8 hours, I'm telling you right now, then I don't know. It's probably going to last you more like 12, 14 hours. This stuff lasts forever, and it's a nice scent. It's not just your regular freshy or anything like that. It's a green woody scent. And I know it's in a blue bottle, but it's more like a green woody scent, and it just lasts forever and ever. Very clean, very soapy, very fresh. This is another great one by Issey Miyake. So, and I know he recently died. I'm not sure what's going to happen with the house. We'll see. But a lot of these are still available, pretty affordable. Here's an older one, just Nui Dizzy. I do not have the EDP or Parfum I think they came out with. It's a few dollars more. This one's very affordable. It's low 20s, and you can pick it up on Gift Express. Very affordable. I like this scent. I don't love it, but I like it. It's I gotta get a smell of this one. It's been a while. Okay. Yeah, this is a very warm, spicy, but not in an elderly way. You know, we don't want to talk about the old elderly spice bomb, not spice bomb, but Old Spice type of smell. Now, this is a modern spicy that a middle-aged man could pull this off. I mean, even a younger guy, if you're mature enough, but this is a more mature, masculine, spicy, woody scent. Like I said, I'm not going to get into all the notes, but yeah, this is I recommend it, especially for the price. You can't go wrong. If you want something, you know, these I would recommend these fresh ones right here for warm weather, day use. You can wear them at night too, especially this guy right here. But these are on the fresher side of things. With these, you start to get into the warmer, darker, you know, evening shade type of scents. Now this is a great one to have for the price. That's why I highly recommend this one right here. It's nothing spectacular, don't get me wrong, but it's great at what it does. And as far as uniqueness, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff out there that does the same thing this one does. But this one stays true to the Issey Miyake brand. It is unique in its own right. So, again, for the price, you can't beat this one. And it's another one that lasts at least 8 hours. Now, if I said the 8 hours on this, I'm going to tell you, this is probably, if you spray this 2 or 3 times, maybe get it on the collar of your shirt, this one's going to last you closer to 12 to 24 hours. This is a bomb right here. But this one, at least 5, 6 hours, probably closer to 8, 9 hours with this one, from my experience. And it's still cold here in Michigan, so I have worn this a couple of times. in the evenings, stuff like that. So it's nice. It's very nice. Let's see. Let's get to this guy right here. This is Polaris. Now, this one has similarities to this one. Let me get a whiff of this one. It's been a while. Another evening type of scent. Another one that. Ooh, wow. Wait a minute. No. You know what? It's not that similar at all to this. I guess the only similarity is the black bottle. Yeah, this one has a nice spicy, dry scent. When I say dry, like you get this, like it's when you instantly spray it, it's like it's already at dry down type of smell. Like you get this powdery, dry type of spicy smell, but wow, this is an art form right here. This one's really good. Yeah, this is definitely a very nice, sensual scent. This is date night in a bottle right here. Yeah, for sure. This is a cuddly type of scent. I'm not going to say too much more about it. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to break down the notes and all that stuff. But this one's got a uniqueness. Like, I don't think I've ever smelled anything exactly like this before. Yeah, this is great stuff too, guys. And this one, a little bit more affordable than the next three I'm going to go over. But this one's creeping up around $40 to $50 right now. It's going to get harder to find. So if you're interested in that one, get at it quick. Now this one is hard to get. I found this online. I was searching for it. This is, I'm sorry. This is Noir Argent. So this, guys, is a great fragrance. Not many out there do it like this one does it. This one has frankincense, myrrh, almost like biblical properties to it. Like you would find the type of fragrance that you would maybe have experienced in biblical times. Like this is some old school modern twist type of stuff right here. Almost a Middle Eastern vibe. I gotta get a smell of this one. Okay, here we go. Long, super long lasting. Wow. Yeah, this is Man of Mystery right here. This is wow. This is some Indiana Jones type of stuff right here. Wow, I'm telling you, some double agent type of scent right here. Wow, you walk past a crowd and this is going to turn heads, but not in an offensive way. It's almost like it's going to leave a scent trail that intrigues everyone who smells it. They're going to definitely want to know what that is. This is great. Like I said, a lot of a lot of fragrance in this one that, like I said, it's kind of stoic. It's kind of Middle Eastern. It's kind of like it smells like the past, but like I said, with a modern twist, and it is great. This is excellent, excellent stuff right here. Now I got crazy. I watched a couple of videos, Max Forte, and he convinced me that this is fire in a bottle, and he was absolutely right. These are the higher end Issey Miyake fragrances. I think they're both discontinued. I'll show you both of them, and I'll review this one first, okay? So this one, I believe, is Noir Ombre, okay? And I got to be honest with you. This is probably my favorite fragrance of all time. Out of all of that I've ever reviewed, I've given away probably 50% of what I have just to make room for new stuff. I keep them close, though. My son has them, so he has a collection that he's attained pretty much for free. But this one, definitely, and I'm leaning it backward because I don't want to risk busting this bottle. I ended up paying quite a bit for this. I think around $150. Maybe more. I can't remember exactly. I think about 140, 150, maybe 160. I'm not sure. But amber, oh my. The characteristics that I get out of this, and you can almost tell by looking at the bottle what it might smell like, but It's more like salted caramel, charred, like a burnt charred, but done in a way that is very abstract and intoxicating. Not a negative when I say burnt rubber band, burnt charred type of smell. An intoxicating addition to that sugary, sweet, thick, heavy amber, and then like I said, that caramel type of smell in there. Oh man, I'm not kidding. By far, hands down, my favorite fragrance. And I gotta tell you, it achieves that not because it's the most versatile fragrance, because I think there's a time and a place for this one. But it's so well, it does what it does so well that that's why it gets such high marks, for me. Like, oh, this is so good. This is so good. It's very attractive scent. I've wore this maybe 3 times this winter here, and we're embarking on spring in a couple weeks here in Michigan. But every time I wear this, I just want to cuddle up in a sweater and not move. I just want to stay put. I love the way this smells. Everybody loves it. It's awesome stuff. I wouldn't overspray this one. I think subtle with this is more attractive. I think because it's so powerful, it's so good. Guys, I can't say enough about this one. If you can get this, get it. But I would say don't overspend to get it. But it's going to be harder and harder to get. This one, I believe it is discontinued. It's Noir Ombre, and it does come in this collector's box and all of this stuff, and it is worth every penny. If you're getting this under 200 bucks, I'm telling you, it's worth it. Okay? Would I pay 300? You know what? If I was out of this and there was no shot at me ever getting another bottle and I saw this for 300, I'd probably go ahead and buy it. But that's me. Now, because it's that good. And yeah, there's offerings out there that are good on their own level for what they do, but this is very unique. I've never smelled anything like this. Nothing even close. I mean, I could look on Fragrantica and probably find some things that are similar to this one, but I'm telling you, by far my favorite fragrance that I own, and I have quite a few. Anyway, aside from that, guys, this one, I'm telling you, if you can get this for under 200, please grab this one. You know what? I'm not getting anything to convince you to buy this. I'm not getting kickbacks from this house or anybody, but I'm going to be honest with you. This is great. This is just this is this is an introduction into a niche type of fragrance. Okay, this is not a niche; it's a designer house. But I'm telling you, the quality of this is better than a lot of niche brands, better than a lot of niche products out there. This is great, and every review you watch on this, I've seen one negative review, and it kind of shocked me because the guy normally hits a home run with his reviews. I won't go into his. I won't put him on blast, but he's a very popular high-end YouTuber, makes videos every day. He's one of the biggest in the game, and he gave this some negative remarks. I understand where he's coming from, but now it's so hard to find this. It's getting even harder. And like I said, after you've been around the block a few times with fragrances, some of them are hit or miss and doing blind buys. This is one that you can blind buy, and I promise you, you're absolutely going to love it. And like I said, if you're getting it under 200, please grab this. I would pay 3 if I needed it, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to let this last me. Shoot, I'm 52 years old this year. This is going to last me for the rest of my life. I have enough other stuff to wear, but and this one, 2 sprays. I mean, it's a huge bottle. It's 100 milliliter, 3.3 ounces. It's going to last me for the rest of my life. I'll make sure of that. So, but yeah, if you can get it for 200 or less, definitely want to get this one. Okay, last but not least, guys, I got to be honest with you. One of the most unique fragrances out there. This is definitely, it says on here, a mysterious Oriental EDP combining the nobility of incense with the intensity of natural spices and rich red roses essence, rose essence. But that really sums it up. In fact, I didn't even look on the back of this one real quick. This one says what is it? Luminous Oriental EDP for men, bearing with intensely addictive amber notes and dark, vibrant woods. Yeah, that's definitely pretty much what I said about that one. Now this one, guys, is super expensive. I lucked out. I think Fragrance Net got a few bottles of this maybe 4 months ago. I was looking on eBay for this, and I was about to buy a used bottle for $300. Every review I've seen of this, it was hyped up so much that I caught the bug, and I literally had to have it. I had the resources to get it. I wanted to review it so badly. I wanted to experience it. And it is everything that it was said to be. However, I still like this one better. It's more my style. This one is, I mean, from what we're used to here in the States, this is thinking outside the box. This is so different than what I'm used to. I did get some Lattafa fragrances that are kind of in this genre, okay? But this, what really sets this apart from most Middle Eastern fragrances that I've experienced is that rose in here and the incense. This is amazing stuff. It's very dark, though. This is a dark... I don't want to throw the word gothic into this one too much, but let me get a second on this one here. Wow. As soon as the 3 or 4 seconds of as soon as it hits it and it begins to soak in, you start to get this. Oh my goodness, it's so ethnically spicy. Like this smells like you've just walked into a market in the Middle East, an outdoor market, and there's vendors cooking all this food, and then you picking up on the floral aspect of it, the woodiness, the incense. Very well done, very artistic. And I'm going to say this. Wow, look at that deep purple bottle. This is beautiful stuff, guys. No, I'm going to say this about this one. If I were going to dip my toe in the water of Middle Eastern scents, this would be where I'd want to start. Only problem with that is it's expensive. And the average bottle of this is $300 to $400 on eBay. There's a few. You can get them used a little cheaper. Maybe without the box a little cheaper, I don't know, but to me it's not worth it to spend that much. This one I wouldn't pay $300 or $400 for. I'd pay $300 if it was my only opportunity to get a bottle and it was like the last bottle I'd ever need. Maybe I would do that, but if you can get this one under $200, grab it. Now if you can get this one for $200 or less, I'd recommend getting it too, okay, if you're really into that. But man, this is very well done. It's, like I said, it's so unique, and it's Middle Eastern, but not overly Middle Eastern. It's not so jaw-droppingly type of just over the top that you're not gonna like you just push it away immediately, because like the Lattafa that I bought with the horse on it, the black horse one, I can't remember what the name of it is. Amir, something like that, I think. That one is, after 3 sprays, it can almost turn your stomach. The spices in it are so, I don't know, like a gourmand type of spice, but not in a candied way. More like food just sitting in front of your face, like that Middle Eastern spiciness that can overwhelm you if you're not used to it. Now this one, is not as strong like that. This one has that rose. It kind of levels it out, but it's a heavy, attractive, very attractive scent. And like I said, it's so artistically done with every aspect of it: the woods, the incense, the rose, the spices. Um, and super long lasting. This is eternal. This one as well. This one, another 24-hour fragrance here. It may not perform like it does for the first 8 or 10 hours, but you're gonna definitely pick this up the next day, and this one as well. So one good thing about these fragrances at 100 milliliters, when you can get away with 2 sprays, seriously, and it lasts you 24 hours, well, you're kind of getting your money's worth in that aspect. But anyway, guys, this is, like I said, the house of Issey Miyake. There are more. I cannot get my hands on, what is it? Pulse of the Night. I refuse to spend $400 from eBay to, I'm sorry, I hate to say scalper, but that's what it feels like. Because there's so many good things out there, guys, that I would love to have, and you just can't get anymore because people buy it up, and then they, and maybe once in a while, FragranceNet or one of the online discounters will get it, and then people buy it up, put it on eBay, and double their money on it. And you can't be mad at the capitalists out there. They're just trying to make a living too. But it does make it hard when you're a fragrance lover and you want to get these fragrances that are just not available so readily anymore. Anyway, that's my take on the house of Issey Miyake. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you.